Did Moondrop literally just replace the portable CD player of the past with the Discdream of the future? Why don't we go and find out if this could be your next portable CD player? Greetings friends and Happy New Year and welcome back to Audio Arkitekts. I'm Mike and I'm thinking today is a good day for a little nostalgia. Before we get started, if you're the kind of person who enjoyed places like Sam Goody and Crazy Eddie's, then you're in the right place because that's the same experience you'll get here. So go ahead and slap the like button around.
I'm telling Mother.
And subscribe to the channel. I'll wait. Do you remember your first Sony Discman? That's okay. I'm old too, and I don't remember much these days either. Well, the new up-and-coming generation can share a bit of the past with us and obtain their very own portable CD player. Brand new, in the box. I mean, it'll have to be an abnormally cool kid to appreciate the CD, but I know they're out there somewhere in the ether, just waiting to listen to their first CD. So Moondrop, a company known more for their in-ear monitors, decided to engineer a gateway to the past with their Discdream series. They made a couple of different versions. This is the Discdream 2 Ultra. Whether this thing can be considered portable, where you're walking around with it, is kind of debatable. It's big. Compared to the original Discman, this is way bigger. It's actually strikingly similar to the original first Discman I actually did a video about a while ago. And that one worked much better sitting on a surface playing a CD, not being jostled while walking through the city. The exterior is absolutely stunning. It's finished in this beautiful aluminum alloy. The slats on the top are a nice touch to the overall aesthetic because it allows us to peek in and see the CD spin. This might be inconsequential to some. For me, it's actually a huge plus. I love seeing the CD spin. I'm not sure why more companies don't do this for their CD players. It's always an attention grabber and it's not that difficult to engineer. It's got three outputs, balanced 3.5mm and a 3.5mm optical output. This mini optical is cool because you can use your own DAC with this. That is a huge plus since most portable players of the past never really came with digital outputs. Around the back there's a USB-C input so you can listen to music from your PC through the device and charge the device, which does have an 8-hour rechargeable battery. I do wish this USB-C port worked both ways, in and out, so we can have turned this into an ultimate ripping solution or by utilizing the USB inputs on most DACs and integrated amps out there. Perhaps for a future model, we can hope. I love the huge buttons on the front and the little LCD that tells you the track number. Overall, this player looks amazing and has all of the functionality you would have anticipated from a simple device like this. It has all the strengths of the older first-gen portable players, but none of their weaknesses. However, it's about as basic as it gets. There aren't any EQ options, no mega bass button, unfortunately. I really did love that mega bass button. It's just a simple, bare bones music playback player. How would I use this though? Well, I think using it as a CD transport going into your DAC or integrated amp would probably be best case scenario since it takes up literally no space whatsoever, or at your desktop if you like listening to CDs in your workspace. However, I feel like I probably wouldn't listen to CDs at my desk since the computer's right there and I can either just stream or use my CD-ROM. So yeah, the first one. It does have decent internals, nice audio-grade chips, capacitors, and other components. This is always a good sign that whoever designed this took the time to select a better variety of electronics to give this unit its best foot forward. I wanted to try this player by using the mini optical output, as well as using the onboard headphone amp, and utilizing the headphone outputs. I think the sound coming through the mini optical output and using my own DAC was a much more successful outing than using the headphone outputs. Through the optical output, it had a very neutral and natural sound to it. There wasn't anything remarkable or noteworthy, it just worked as advertised. Through the headphone output into my Fostex T20RP headphones, I felt it was lacking. At higher volumes, the sound just fell apart. This may be something to think about because of the lower power output, you could benefit from a, separate headphone amp and DAC. I would imagine if you have really easy to drive headphones or in-ear monitors, then you might be okay. But for me, I'd prefer to take the burden from the Discdream and pass it along to a device that's actually meant for that sort of thing. If you love the aesthetic and love the fact that you can see the CD spinning inside the player and love the minimalist approach to the whole thing, then this is a good choice for your desktop or your office. If you're an audiophile or serious about sound quality, then going a different direction will be the right course of action on this particular player. I think this player had a very straightforward intention in its design. It needed to look cool and play CDs. It does both. So if that's what you want and you have $289 to spend, I will link it down below. I really do wish I could have swooned over this thing a lot more. I really wanted it to be that golden egg, that unicorn for the new generation. It looks good though, right? Thank you all for watching the show. It's the new year. Happy 2025, my friends. We've made it. As the new year kicks off, so is my new channel. I know I've been teasing a lot about it. I just want it to be perfect, and I want the launch content to just absolutely kill it. So I've been a bit more careful in the planning and execution of it all. You will see a January launch, so please go subscribe to Dream in Digital if you're into technology, desktop setup, everyday carry, cameras, PCs, and retro gaming content. It's basically all of my interests and hobbies into one channel, minus the audio stuff, which will be saved for this channel, of course. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna do my best to balance both though. I'm a team of one. I wish I had the squadron that Linus or Marquez commands. Not just yet. I put together some new stuff for my Patreon. Make sure to check that out and become a member of this community. It does help quite a bit when it comes to putting together the bigger projects on both channels. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to say Merry New Year to the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you know every time a new video is born. With all that said and done, I'll see you on the next one, friends. Take care and stay warm.